Hi, it's Pastor Paul L. Anderson here at the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, where we believe God's blessings never stop flowing. It is Fantastic Friday. We're so grateful for all the wonderful things that God is doing in all of our lives and how God is always showing himself in more ways than one. Today, I invite you to look with me at Philippians, the 2nd chapter, verses 12 through 18, a very powerful passage that reminds us how Christ wants us to shine brightly. You know, we must remind ourselves that the light of the good news of the gospel of Christ is in us. And for that reason, we have now what we call salvation. That is the atoning work that Jesus Christ did at Calvary's cross for your sins and for mine. And now, since we have salvation, we must always live in fear and reverence to God, because God is doing great things in us, with us, and through us, that everybody might begin to see and know how our lives have been changed. Oh, Paul writes to the church of Philippi, and he tells them to live a clean life, a life innocent as children of God, shining like bright lights into the world. You know, today you and I need to make sure that we shine. We need to shine the good news of the light of the gospel to everybody that we meet. Oh, I remember singing this song when I was a child. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. You know, everywhere we go, we need to let the light of the good news of gospel of Jesus Christ shine in us, that everyone might begin to see and know the great works that God is doing in us, with us, and through us. Well, you know, whenever God is using you, you can't help but shine. And whenever you shine, that means we have now caused attention to ourselves. But we must do like Jesus taught us to do, not for the attention to stop with us, but everybody might look and see it's the power of God at work within us. Today, may all of us make ourselves available that everyone can see the good news of the gospel that has transformed our lives, that we are no longer servants to sin, but we have now become servants of righteousness, to do the righteous thing that God has asked us to do, to love, to care, and to share with all of those in the good times as well as the bad. May all of us remember to pray for those throughout the world, those who've had tragedy, those who've had triumph, those who find themselves in awkward situations. This is how we can let the light of the good news of the gospel shine in us. So today, I want to remind you, keep the light on, and everybody will see that the light will lead them to the good news of the gospel of Jesus Christ. May the Lord continue to richly bless you, because you are exceedingly and abundantly blessed. Take the Lord with you everywhere you go, and we'll talk with you again on tomorrow.
To sow a seed to the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, visit our newly redesigned website, thefountainofraleigh.org, and select Sow a Seed from the homepage. Also, giving has been made easier with the new Fountain of Raleigh app, available now in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. Download today, select Giving from the main menu, and then follow the directions to complete your giving through Subsplash.
Thank you so very much for all of your gifts and donations that you've given to the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship. We thank you for what you've done in the past, what you're currently doing, and what you will do in the future. Your gifts and donations helps us to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, not only locally, but throughout the world. Thank you again for your gifts, and may God continue to richly bless you. It is here at the Fountain that we believe that we are exceedingly and abundantly blessed, and may you receive those blessings that God has in store for you.